It's something that where everybody has a role to play that's pretty unique, and they don't necessarily need each other, but at the same time they choose to be together, and even in the hardest of times they're together, and when they're in the best of times as well, they're like obviously meshing really well, and they all know their roles, and they stick kind of to it, and they're pretty flexible, I'd say. So.
Well, an ideal family is like when everybody trusts each other and can get along. Not my family, of course, but
Good job, Captain.
and they can just like hang out and be cool with each other. So, yeah.
The ideal family for me is basically when everybody can trust each other, and it's very good to be with everybody else in the family, and everybody else likes each other. Yeah.
The ideal family for me is a mom and a dad and kids. No limit on the kids, although I'm wondering if I have too many. And it is. I think that it's the love and the trust and respect that we're working on, right?
For the most part, we all get along. I don't know, we do stuff together, have fun, don't hate each other.
Ideal American family is, I don't know, we spend time together, like family dinners, vacations, and I guess that's about it.
I think that the ideal is, I don't think that you need to like stereotype exactly what we have. Kind of, ours is pretty traditional. We have two sons, they're both in college now, and we've been married forever. Because we met here when we were in school in the Wind Symphony.
One of our sons is here now,
and our younger son is here now, and our other son's going to be graduating next month from BMI. And so that's kind of a traditional family, but we know people who are in totally not that kind of family and have wonderful families. And like I said, it's all about love and support. So.
And the ideal family would be like the Cosbys, except I would like to see them to spend more time praying and maybe some Bible reading in there.
I think they would laugh together. There would be a lot of trust there. People feel like they could be themselves, good and bad, and a family that knows how to forgive one another.
I think the ideal family comes in a lot of different shapes and forms, but it's people that love each other and care about each other and like to spend time together and make an effort to do those things.
Ideal Swiss family? That's a good question. That will be my family. That will be my wife. We've been married for 2 years, and beautiful daughter, 7 months old, and she means the world to me. It's makes you realize what's important in life.
An ideal family would be one that is cares about each other a lot and is willing to make a lot of sacrifices and likes to play together.
I think this is an ideal family. Ideal.
Good parents, kids go to school, good education, everyone works in the family. Just good childhood and leads to a good future, I guess. I don't know.
I don't really think there's an ideal. I think there's a norm, but I think there are lots of ways in which families can be composed that might be husband and wife, might be two women, might be single parent. I don't really hold an ideal very closely.
It's another sort of concept that I'm leery of, but again, it's a sort of set of ideals. So, to me, it's about two active parents and a balance of paying attention to the kids and letting them sort of find and explore their own way.
Yes, the ideal family would be like one that can communicate, one that can like sit down and be comfortable with each other, like just sitting there. You don't even have to say anything. But, yeah.
An ideal family is a family that loves and supports every member.
Great. Well, thanks.
Okay.
The Matthews family from Boy Meets World. And not because they're the perfect family. It's not like Leave It to Beaver. It's not like they pretend they don't have problems. They're all kind of quirky and they have conflict, but I really feel like the way it's portrayed in the show, the parents really love each other, even though they're not perfect, and they work through their problems together as a family, and the siblings really love each other, even though they fight sometimes. And I think it's important too to have both parents present in a family, and I see that too, that even though both parents have jobs, that they're still very present in the lives of their kids, and I think that's crucial.
A family who has God in their life and is very, I guess, family oriented, just living around each other. I don't know.
So the ideal family will be just a family that loves each other and no matter what, believe in a certain thing, like she said, maybe God or however your higher power is. Just stay strong and, do things together to keep the family strong and don't let nothing bring you apart.
Oh goodness. I guess a family that helps each other out and sticks together, and is always sort of willing to learn and grow as a family.
I think it's just a family where people can spend time together, whether that's dad working, mom working, both working, but you're still able to spend time with your family. You don't have to have kids, but